Hello everyone, this video is part of your homework assignment for this week. What I've done is I've created an kinetic animation based on a voice, and you can see if you look at the screen, which I'm sure you are looking at it, you can see that I have an audio and I also have these things that are called markers. Markers are a way to identify areas where you want to make a change, like where you want to make a property. So what I did was, in this particular kinetic animation, I expanded the waveform, and then I sort of looked at the waveform, and I know that where it peaks in certain places, there's most likely the voice is probably talking. But I also sort of kept on playing it back, but it makes it a lot simpler to do that. Now, the way that you create one of these markers, and you can create them on any layer that you want, I chose to make them up here, but I'll make another one, is I press the sort of like, it's called a caret. It looks like an upside down V. I press that and I press the number 8. And when I do that, you'll see that whatever layer I've selected, the layer marker appears there. And I could move it if I want. I can delete it by let me just zoom up a little bit here. By hovering over it with the pointer tool until it turns into a double arrow. And I'm going to press the right click or control click and select delete this marker. If you're on a PC, it's either Alt or it's something, or maybe it's Option maybe. Anyway, so I can delete the marker. So let me show you the first one, the one that's finished. I have 3 different versions. I've got a begin, where I've already set up all the text for you, and I have this image that comes down, and then more text on top of it. I have one that I call near finished, which you can start on that one if you want. And you can color it and do it anything you want. And then I have the finished one. So I'm going to show you the finished one now, so you can see what it looks like. Okay.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Okay, so what happens here...
You could stop at 5 or 6...
Yeah. It's on a loop, so it's continuously playing. So you'll notice the way that I did it was, you have all these words, and you're going to start with the beginning one, or the near finished one. So you'll see that where the marker is where the words, the words come in. Okay. So if I go here, you start seeing the stuff come up. Then what happens is here, and I have the storefront, which is a ping file. You can use it if you want. You don't have to. And this is off the board, the canvas board. Then I have the words just one above them. So you'll see that, oh, wait a minute, I guess I don't know. So what I did was, they're there, but they don't start until the Ralph's Drugstore picture comes down. So the only thing that's happening here is we're staggering the layers, and you're staggering them according to the way that the sound comes in. By expanding the audio, you can see the audio levels. So for homework, you're going to start with the begin file. Everything is here. If you want to play with a Ralph's Drugstore and you want to do something different with it, that's fine too. So what you're going to be doing is click on any one of these. You can click on, probably easier if you pick on the top one, and you're going to, the top layer, I mean. So you're going to go through here, It's a little hard for me to show you here because I'm on a small laptop. So you'll notice that
You could.
the word you comes in around 1 second and 3 frames. So here what I'm going to do, I'll just use the storefront since that's the top layer, is I'm going to click on the caret tool, which if you're on a Mac is Shift Control, and then I'm going to, which isn't easy to do actually, and then I'm going to hit 8. Okay, now the next word, you could, comes in, sure enough, right around the peak. And these are easily movable too. So here I've got,
You could stop.
okay, so, and then you've got
Could stop.
stop around here. Now, if I put one of these in the wrong place, like let's say I put it over here, the marker, so I want to get it around here, and I put it in the wrong place and I play it back,
Could stop at 5. You could stop at 5.
it looks like it's more around here. So I'll move this over here. Okay,
You could stop at 5.
so what you're going to do, and of course I explain this in my directions, is you're going to go in and pick the one called 5 or 6 stores near begin. The only thing different about these, well, not different, but they're all on different layers. So you can put them any way you want. You can leave them the way I have them. You can also color them differently, use different typefaces. If you use a lot of different typefaces, though, it'll probably start looking a little confusing. So play around with it and become familiar with the layer marker, which once again, it's the upside down V, also known as, I guess it's not known as a caret, upside down caret, upside down V. And you press that down and you press the number 8 on your keyboard. If you are using a regular workstation and it's not a laptop, I believe you press the home key and the number 8, and that should work. So that's your first assignment, and the second assignment is in the directions that you're going to receive. Okay, if you have any questions, just ask me. You know where I